So the rules that were given to me, and again, we were drunk when we discussed this. So you are not allowed to have a drink in the bar or at home or in any type of. Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting that's a thing.
The table is a thing.
The table is a thing.
It's tangible too.
It's very. I'm surprised it's held up this long. But the only time you can have a drink throughout the month is if there's a super special occasion. Say you're graduating college, everybody has a toast to Sean. You can take a shot there or have a beer, and it does not break the rules.
Also, then you could have done one.
You could have done one on my birthday,
but it was the first day. If I would have gone, and nobody would have believed me.
My birthday's not special.
It is special. That's why
I'm joking.
That's why I gave you a hug, and
yes,
then people were hugging, and it was very awkward because I was sober.
Yeah,
I was like, man, this is weird as fuck. I was like, God, I hope I'm not like this all the time.
Then he grabbed my ass.
Yeah, I kind of. Yeah. So anyway,
and I'm like, I'm the drunk one.
Well, so to
don't put your hand there, RJ.
Yeah, God,
unless you mean it.
No, God, reach around.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. Merit scientist lab. Merit scientist lab.
Then you're gonna just be like pouring it out of the jar onto your face. No, I'm serious. Or you're gonna be like
drink a straw.
Or you can take a spoon and eat it.
Yeah,
that would probably be
that,
since it's like Jello.
It's like Jello.
Yeah, all right.
It's like the Jello pudding pops, and you put it in there, and you eat it, and then date rape.
Yeah, date rape.
Oh, jeez.
That is not a good way to start the show.
Not at all.
All right. Well, speaking of shows, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 92. Yes, 92 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist, and as always, joining us, our good friend Sean, the pizza guy.
Not as always, but
well,
as usual.
As of late.
As more often than not these
days. Like, he was... I didn't know you were coming over tonight, man. I had no idea.
It was my text, your first...
I was like, yeah, because I didn't reach out. I didn't know what we were doing. I was so busy at work. He was like, is Sean coming over? And I was like, I don't think so. Oh, no. And then I went over to Tortuga Verde to say hi to people because it's Friday and I was in the house all night last night. And you texted me. I was like, I guess Sean is coming over. So we got in my car and... Got.
Well, at least one of you remembers me.
What?
Snuck a shot in. Yeah, exactly. Snuck a shot.
Right, he was over there
didn't
drinking without us. Yeah.
Oh, I did not have a drink.
Check those cameras.
I have several witnesses, which is obviously the entire bar, that I did not have a sip of alcohol. And for those wondering, I, along with these two gentlemen and our good friend Motivated Moving Solutions, are not having a drop of alcohol for the month of June.
Maybe beyond.
I did do the first day because June 1st was my birthday.
And happy belated to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I didn't know about this thing and this little pact until that night. But
this little pact.
What RJ said, he was like, oh, damn, of course. He's like, oh, I'd buy you a shot, whatever. But we just started not drinking for a month. And I said, oh, damn, okay. And then the next, of course, I was like, no worries, I get it. It just sucks that it's that random day.
Yeah.
But then the next day when I woke up hungover as fuck, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to try this too.
Yeah, so our good friend, Motivated Moving Solutions, he came to me, I would say, about a week ago. Or he didn't even come to me. We were just at the bar talking.
Drinking. And
he said, hey, I'm thinking about taking a break for a while. And I've kind of had it in the back of my mind for a bit because we are out pretty regularly. And we are getting older, and I've been, I'd quit smoking and everything, and I'm trying to do better for myself. And I was like, you know what? That's probably not a bad idea. Is it gonna suck? Yeah, but again, that's kind of like in your head too. Like I know your body goes through. I don't want to say like withdrawal. I mean that's a thing. Because alcoholism is a disease. Not to be a Debbie Downer about that, but as I get older, I do not want to be dependent on alcohol because I've seen it in my family. And, again, and I'm sure we've all seen it, people listening, people watching. I'm sure you guys know somebody that has an alcohol addiction issue. And then since then, this is the end of the 4th day. So tomorrow's going to be my 5th day sober for the first time in a long time.
Since you were 12.
It's, yes.
Same here. 5th
Yeah.
day, first time in a long time.
Because we're so accustomed to being out and about, and we obviously socialize with, the vast majority of the area or a good portion of the area, and obviously drinking is associated with that. But what I have learned in the last 5 days, and I already knew this, but I guess since I haven't done it in so long, it's like, you know what? This is not that bad. We were talking before the podcast started. You don't wake up groggy or extremely hungover, and
Well, I'm just curious to see how other aspects of my life get affected. Like doing stand up. I'm planning on doing stand up tomorrow, completely sober.
well,
And I was gonna ask about that. Would that be considered one of those times that we talked about?
like a trigger, like
No, like if there's something going on, like if there's a graduation that you're going
Oh,
to.
so
Because I have one of those
it was
I'm
a-
supposed to be going to on
Well,
Sunday.
Social drinking.
Okay, so the rules that were given to me, and again, we were drunk when we discussed this. So you are not allowed to have a drink in the bar or at home or in any type of. Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting that's a thing.
The table is a thing.
The table is a thing.
It's tangible too.
It's very. I'm surprised it's held up this long. But the only time you can have a drink throughout the month is if there's a super special occasion. Say you're graduating college, everybody has a toast to Sean. You can take a shot there or have a beer, and it does not break the rules.
Also,
But-
then you could have done one.
You could have done one on my birthday,
But it was the first
motherfucker.
day. If I would have
That's
gone
a
in, nobody
special-
would have believed me.
My
And I
birthday's
didn't
not
re-
special.
It is special. That's why
I'm joking,
That's why I
RJ.
gave you a hug, and
Yes,
then
you
people
gave-
were hugging, and it was very awkward because I was sober.
Yeah. I mean,
was like,
we
man,
hug
this
all
is
the
weird
time
as
when we're
fuck. I was
drunk,
like, God,
but-
I hope I'm not like this all the time.
Then he grabbed my ass.
Yeah, I kind of, yeah. So anyway,
And I'm like, I'm the drunk one.
well, so to
Don't put your hand there, RJ.
yeah,
Unless you
no.
mean it.
No, God, reach around. But anyway,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, at least have the decency.
yeah. So what I've been doing to help myself, because obviously
Crack cocaine.
no, not at all. Not at all. What I've been doing to help myself, especially at night before I go to bed, because obviously being awake is kind of a thing when you
Yes.
don't
I
drink.
inject the alcohol into my bloodstream.
Doesn't count.
And I pour the liquor in my butt.
I didn't drink it. I didn't drink
Oh,
it.
he's doing the butt chug like in
butt
Jackass.
chug, yeah. So you know what's crazy? There's an episode of The Simpsons where Barney doesn't have a drink for a while, and then he's like, "Hook it to my veins," and they got the duff in the bag and everything, and they put the IV in them and everything.
Intravenous alcohol.
So that was I always get a big kick out of that. But what I've been using, something that's been around for a while, something really cool. I'm not going to show the I'm not going to show the thing. Is
tell on himself again.
Yeah,
Don't show your thing.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, nobody wants. To
That's for the 100th episode.
Yeah, don't show your thing. Oh man, but I've been doing CBD. Okay, I've got I got a nice little jar of CBD gummies at this past weekend. Okay, well, would you consider this a jar?
That's a jar,
It's
yeah.
a jar, yeah.
Yeah,
Plastic jar. But
Yeah, okay, because like I thought about it, like I
jar
always
is a jar.
consider a jar like I don't know, just made
The
of
door's a jar.
glass.
The door's a jar.
Yeah. So CBD is super awesome. And I highly encourage you if you are stressed out and anything. It's I like this shit. It's cool. Makes me feel good.
Well, it's supposed to be natural receptors. How that shit works. And
Yeah. So I looked up some obviously benefits of this and like, all right, well, I'm new to this. I've tried it before, but this is the most consistent I've used it. And I definitely like it. I don't take a lot of it. I take 2 of the gummies before. Oh my
take
God.
all the gummies.
They taste good
2
though.
jars.
Those are good.
when he says 2, he means 2 jars.
No, I couldn't even imagine taking.
Oh, you'd be like,
Dude, I'd be like a piece of fucking driftwood
hey
floating ashore, dude.
guys, we doing the show?
No, if you
It
ever
would
come
be
into my
70s RJ times 10.
if you ever come into my house and I'm like that, please leave, because I don't want to embarrass myself any more than I already have.
We're gonna stay and laugh
In the
at
last
you,
91
motherfucker.
episodes of this show, and probably many more to come.
Not possible.
So Jared, I know you're doing your stand up tomorrow, but I would recommend maybe taking that with you.
Yeah.
See, maybe. See
It's
how it
interesting
goes.
to see if there's any difference when you're doing it sober as opposed.
No, me too. That's why I want to do it. I want to see how. I want to see the differences in between. And I don't know who's coming, so I need to find somebody who can record it, so I can compare. Because I try to record all of them.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to that shit sober. No, I'm just joking.
It's honestly, I'm not ready to go to something like that sober.
I feel
Not your event, but just out and about in the city. I'm gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I told RJ the other day. We were texting, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I can be like you and go to the bar and still not drink."
Well, I got something to eat. I had a water, then I had a Sprite.
I respect
but I'm not
that,
there
though.
long.
That's
I'm not there long.
willpower,
Maybe an hour. It's like okay, I was here for an hour, saw everybody. Because what I don't want to happen is it's like okay, like I don't want to be stuck in the house for a whole month after work because I get off so late.
Right.
Yeah, a couple nights is fine, but it's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday if you know your days of the week, which I apparently don't.
That's how it works.
Yeah, but they don't know any of this until Monday morning. So.
Yeah, so now it's all irrelevant.
Yeah.
Carry the one. Wait, no. that
Yeah,
doesn't
okay,
work.
yeah. I don't think even sober, I do not think.
A equals B squared. Yeah, no, that works.
Were you good at math? Are you a math person?
I mean, in school, I was actually very good at math. I mean, I was not to brag, but I was good in all my classes. But,
Sounds like a wreck to me.
At first, I was a horrible student because I went to Hayfield and I used to skip school all the time, and I failed every class except gym, which I still should have failed, but they were like, give him a C. Then I went to Edison and I became a straight A student.
Damn. Well, you turned around in life. That's a good thing.
Turn it around.
So I don't know what that tells you about those two schools, but
I don't know. Well, Hayfield's a lot different nowadays. I believe schools in the area are different.
I
but
know
would
for me, the difference was Hayfield was just too overwhelming. It's such a big school. There's so many kids there. It's middle school and high school. And I don't know.
You have to navigate through all of it.
Yeah, and you kind of just...
Hayfield's big as
It's easy
shit,
to get
dude.
lost in the shuffle and, not just physically with the size of the school, but just socially and everything. And I just kind of, I didn't care. And then I didn't even want to go to school. And then I went to Edison, and it's like, it's so much smaller, but... I mean, it worked better for me because then it's more of a community feel, It's more like by the time I graduated, I was like, I pretty much know everybody in our class, not that I have a relationship with all of them, but I don't think there's anybody in our graduating class where I'm going to be like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. For me though, I had a similar, at the end, I pretty much knew everybody, but that's because I had come up with most of them probably from all the way from elementary school through middle school all the way up.
Yeah, everybody I knew in 7th grade because obviously there's middle school with the high school at Hayfield. So I was there from 7th till I graduated, and so by the time we graduated, I had good rapport with I know a lot of people too. So
Show off.
I'm just saying,
Mr. Me Too.
Name dropper. We didn't say any names.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because that is against the code of conduct here at the Mad Scientist
RJ
Lab
never
podcast.
puts people out there on the podcast.
Yeah, why would I do that? So what you can do,
like,
share, and subscribe. All right, there we go. Got one of them in. We should do about twice a show.
Also, you know what? I would like to
3
challenge any of our fans out there if you want to join in on the sober month. All right?
True.
You could pick your day, start at Monday, whatever day you do the podcast, or even just go 3 weeks. See if you can get to the end of June with us.
Yeah, so we encourage anybody out there to try to make the right decision and try to lay off the booze.
I wonder how much of them actually drink.
Well,
I don't think
the people that
everybody-
hang out with us, quite a lot.
Well, yeah. I'm just,
But you know what? If the 3 of us can do it, and Jay, then anyone could do it. And I mean, you know what? I'm not trying to say we're all a bunch of heavy drinkers, but and especially myself. You know what?
Yeah.
Honestly, if I can fucking do it, then
Yeah.
any of you fuckers can do it.
I will
okay?
say, again, before we started the show, I would say yesterday, which was my 3rd day, was probably the hardest day for me. I won't lie. Day 1, I was like, okay, it's first day, 2nd day. Then the 3rd day, it's like, damn. Like,
I really want to be.
I would like to go out and... I didn't want to get drunk, but it's like, damn, I would love to have a beer.
Yeah,
No.
and I have like a corner of some rum in the house, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
Not
Well,
working.
if you hey, put it this way, we have to be honest with all 3 each other. And Jay, I know Mr. Motivated Moving. I know he'll be fine. I trust him.
He's probably over there right now.
He wasn't there when I was there, but it's a little later in the evening. He might be there. But if you feel the urge to drink, text us. Let's be each other's support.
Yeah,
group.
no. The fact that the four of us are doing it together, I think we can all do it because we're all going to be there for each other. We can all be accountable. And because I know I couldn't do this shit on my own. Like, no chance.
No, I think I was going to do it anyway. But then when I found out they were doing it, I was like, okay, maybe I can really do this if I have other support. You know?
Yeah.
I don't even want to call it support because
But it is support. I mean, it's,
no. It's
what
even
are
if
friends
it's very
for?
it's even in a minimal way. So good luck to us, and we'll see you on the other side. So
we'll
to
persevere.
Oh, we'll see you July 1st, and we'll be getting drunk as fuck.
speak. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. I might try to ride it out.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. I was like, because if you can get through that month, and you're like, well, if you prove to yourself, like, hey, I can do a month, you might be tempted to be like, how long can I go with this? Like, and I'm not saying just quit drinking forever, but it's like, just see maybe. Look, I mean, like I said, there's a good chance. I don't know about July 1st, but there's a good chance that
July 4th.
right. I mean, because
come on,
July 1st,
America!
July 1st is a Thursday, so that's going to be 4th of July weekend. I'm like, yeah, so it's pretty likely I will have something to drink that weekend. But who knows? Maybe I will decide, like, and if Jared's going to try too, maybe I will say, you know what, let's just see. Who knows? Maybe we'll even make it a challenge. Like, hey, who can get the farthest? Like,
Yeah, we can. We'll see.
because it's not like I said, it's not about like quitting forever, but it's just about proving to yourself that you can go without it.
Yeah.
And then once you've proved that to yourself, then it's a lot
you
easier.
you have more self-control. Like you teach yourself.
And I think that's what it is. It's because I got to the point where it was just like y'all was saying, we were talking about earlier, just being able to sleep. It got to my brain is always fucking going anyway.
Right.
And like even the last couple of days, especially last night, because I finally got to get some good sleep because I was having to wake up for work and like I wouldn't go to sleep till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, granted, I was watching a TV show, but I would fall asleep. Then I had to get up at 9, do work, and then couldn't fall back asleep the rest of the day. And then I'm still up till 5 o'clock in the morning. Then last night, fell asleep around 5, and I was pretty much asleep for about 8 hours. I think I woke up at 3. But it was, and this was like the first time in a long time that I had a bunch of dreams because, again, my brain is.
Oh, I wanted to talk about that too when you're done.
And I just kept having the same type of dream over and over again, and it was just like, God damn. But at least when I woke up, though, I felt finally I got some rest. You know,
rejuvenated.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm still a little tired now, but it is what it is.
Well, it's normal. We're still in the early days, and what you're saying about your sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, alcohol, when you do fall asleep, your REM patterns, which is your rapid eye movement, which is like the deepest realm of sleep that you can get into.
Damn, RJ.
Yeah. It's fascinating shit. Because I've had some weird fucking dreams.
If you watch a few Star Trek episodes, you would know what that is. But I learned that.
But no, I know what it is. I didn't just read it yesterday.
There's a whole Star Trek episode just on talking about REM.
Wait, so is that what the band REM was named after?
I don't think so.
It might stand for. You know, it's crazy. I have no idea.
I don't know. We can look it up.
Yeah, look it up. But yeah. So when you drink, alcohol suppresses that portion of your sleep. That's why you wake up so tired because you're not in your deepest state of sleep.
Yeah.
And so I would say last night I woke up and I was like, man, what the fuck? That was weird. Like I was on a roller coaster and all sorts of weird shit was happening. But I woke up and but I feel good. I won't lie to you. Like I feel good. Again, I think once we can get through the first week, kind of get it really out of your system.
It doesn't take that long for it to get out of your system.
Oh, it's all mental. I've lost my mind, which I'm sure most people know out there.
Yeah, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I know you guys were saying that yesterday, day 3 was the hardest, and so today is day 3 for me.
Yeah.
And, like...
Actually, it is named after that.
You know, I thought so. I was like, that makes sense. That seems like the kind of shit they would name their band after.
Well, it's a 90s band.
It is REM named for... I can't read it.
Yeah, the font is kind of small.
REM named for... And this shit is right in my line of sight, too. Dream state condition, rapid eye movement, formed 1980 in Athens, Georgia.
Damn, dude, 1980.
So yeah, it is named
been around for a
after
minute. I
the
didn't
Dream
know
State.
Nice.
All right, cool.
All right. Shout out to REM.
Yeah, no bullshit. And shout out to our good friend John out in Wisconsin, who will
Don't you do that. Let it be what it be.
be playing Borderlands 3 with me later tonight. You didn't let me finish. I don't even know what you thought I was gonna do. So
Okay.
all right.
He's just making sure.
Yeah, I know. So what's besides the whole
But yeah,
sobriety
so
thing?
today was day 3 for me, and just to finish that up, and I got more sleep for 2 reasons, I guess, because A, I wasn't out drinking late last night, and B, because like I was telling you guys, I normally work at 9:30, but today I didn't have to go until 3, so I got extra sleep. Like I slept for about 9 hours, and I'm still been tired as fuck like all day, like. And I don't know if that is just kind of my body
I
adjusting.
think it's an adjustment.
Yeah.
It's
It
gonna
takes
take
time.
some
It takes time, man.
One thing to help with your sleep though is exercise.
I mean,
And
I
I'm
don't know
not
what
saying
you're trying
any-
to tell
I'm not
me here,
saying
Jared.
anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
No, absolutely. No, exercising is great for sleep.
And I think that's why I slept decent last night. Because I've been going to the gym, but yesterday I didn't really train that hard. But I'm in there at least getting somewhat of a sweat. I'm gonna start cranking it up here soon though.
Whoa, wait till we're gone, champ. Before you
Not
start cranking
like
it
that.
up. All right.
I'm talking about the workout guy.
Maybe not in RJ's basement.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taking his glasses off for
Oh
that.
yeah.
He wants to see.
Yeah, because I can't see shit.
Start
wearing these
cranking
things.
it up.
Yeah.
But-
So
Episode 92.
92. So what else has been going on with you guys? Anything exciting?
I've been
Nothing.
watching the Expanse, so we can go into the entertainment beaker.
Which is everybody's favorite segment of the week. Every 6 weeks.
Oh, boy.
Every 6 weeks.
Yeah, because
we forget about it.
Yeah, we do forget it. So, ladies
Well, we
and
talk
gentlemen,
about it all the time.
it is the entertainment beaker, which is a container
Filled with entertainment.
of entertainment. There we go.
I'm not going to do the sound.
It's like the EP on the Sports Junkies.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go.
So what did you say you were watching?
Oh,
The
damn.
Expanse.
The Expanse.
Yeah.
So tell us. I don't know
have
what
been
this is.
trying to get through the first season for a long time. I didn't realize I was into the second season until the other day. And then I was like, okay, now I'm starting to understand what's happening. Now I get it. So then I just kept cranking them out. I'm in season 5.
He's doing it again.
Oh, shut up. I'm in the end of toward the end of season 5, which is the last season. Until I guess they do another one, but it's pretty interesting.
Wait, they've done 5 seasons of that already?
Yep. Dog, it's been around for a long time.
Oh.
Is this on Netflix?
No, it's on Amazon.
Amazon. Okay.
It was on.
I think my sister has it. I don't think. I don't have.
I think it
Amazon.
started on. Was it FX?
Okay, so that's why it started on a TV.
It started on a TV network. I
Okay.
can't remember which one, but
Okay.
Then
Yeah, it sounds,
Amazon picked it up.
sounds like an FX show, although...
FX has a lot.
I'm
of
not
No,
sure
no,
out
you
of
know what? It
FX.
was sci-fi. I'm sorry.
Okay,
It
that
was
makes
sci-fi.
more sense, yeah. No, FX does some great fucking TV shows.
Yeah, they
I
do.
mean, they always have, starting with The Shield,
Mhm.
and then you had Sons of Anarchy. Nip Tuck was a good one.
I was a big
American
fan.
Horror Story is popular too.
Oh, yeah,
I was a big fan
like
of
American Horror Story.
what is it? Justified with
Justified.
Yeah,
I'm watching that now. I'm still on season 1. I'm
Yeah.
digging it, though.
It's
yeah.
good.
No,
I
no,
liked
that's a very
Great
like,
cast.
low key. Yeah,
Great
very,
cast.
There weren't that many seasons of it though.
There's I think only like 5.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that. I thought it was like 3.
No, I think RJ's right,
I think
yeah.
it's 5.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe I went
I think
through
it's
it.
5, at least 4. but-
No, but that's another show that's really good, but doesn't get like a lot of praise because it kind of came out. All those shows came out like relatively in the same frame of time, like not the same year, but just like in their peak of their popularity.
Well, it was
golden
like
age.
once one was over, the next one would come on.
Yeah, so it's the same with The Shield. I think that's a criminally underrated show that does not get enough.
criminally, I get it.
Yeah, but that's me. Oh yeah. Well, I actually didn't mean to do that. To do that. Oh, I thought that was the soundboard for a second.
Fucking
Oh,
play
okay.
it.
And whatnot, and there we go. Oh, speaking of that, the season finale of
Smooth.
Organized Crime with my man Elliot Stabler came on last night. I'm going to watch it tonight, and I'm very excited. But I'm also sad because I probably have to wait a while for the new season. Hey, man, I like it. I don't push that button when you talk about fucking space. Like
That's because space is cool.
I guess it is. I don't know.
To be
Speaking of
fair,
space.
I've never heard him play it when we talk about wrestling. So
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
Okay.
that does show
Oh,
some
I'm
restraint.
so glad you brought that
Oh,
up.
yeah, that is restraint. Wait, what?
Oh boy.
No,
oh,
well,
boy.
okay.
I'm sorry, Jared.
No, because I actually thought so. Real quick, they released Braun Strowman.
Oh, I
dude.
know. It's shocking.
I
It's
cannot
shocking.
fucking believe that for the
Right.
life of me.
RJ thinks it's a work, which means fake.
No, I'm sure it's not a work. I'm just still
Yeah, no, I couldn't
believing it.
I saw the list of people they released, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, oh, okay, that's a little surprising, but yeah, I'm. And then I saw Braun Strowman, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's
Like,
fucking nuts
I mean,
to me.
he had been one of their biggest stars.
Yeah,
Like,
so and he's over. He's always been over.
a year ago at WrestleMania, he won the championship.
Yeah,
He's bent over?
been over.
Oh.
Okay,
Like he's over with the crowd. Like he's
in
like
wrestling,
popular.
Over
yeah.
means you're popular,
Popular,
or if you're a bad
thought I
guy,
said
over means
bent
you're
over.
hated. Like,
And you know what's crazy? His motto is get these hands.
oh yeah, that is
Bent over, get these
Get
hands.
these hands.
I just can't fucking believe that, dude. I was legit shocked. Like I was in my car, I just parked at work. I had a couple minutes scrolling through Facebook, and I saw it. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I was legitimately shocked. So he's probably going to end up in AEW. And
Oh yeah, I'm sure they've called him already.
yeah.
Like,
But I just can't believe that. And for all the wrestling nerds out there, along with me and Sean,
All two of them.
now you can play it.
They're on
okay.
this show.
not all two of
No,
us, all four
okay.
of us. There's probably two other people
All right,
out
we
there.
we know other friends, okay, that watch wrestling. That
Just
watch
because
this.
we're openly willing to admit it, okay, doesn't mean that there aren't closet fans.
It
out
is
there.
Prize Month, so.
I'm not gay.
Look,
I'm not. Well,
I got news for you.
oh my god, I forgot about
You're
that.
gay.
I will say it's not my favorite thing in the world that my birthday is the first day of Pride Month. Okay,
Ooh.
Well, see, that's like with me. My birthday is the same day as Earth Day, but I was born before Earth Day ever existed.
you were born before the Earth, Jared. Is that what you're trying to tell
That's
us?
exactly what I'm trying
Okay.
to tell you.
He's as old as time.
Because all right, no, I get it. I mean, yes, like I was born before Pride Month was a thing, and
He
honestly,
sounds so hateful.
No, I don't know.
Pride
Okay,
Month.
okay, and you could check. Okay, like 6 years ago, I had like the little pride thing on my Facebook picture, but it's just
I have one black friend.
okay. You know what? Fine, whatever. All right.
America.
What I got to do? Suck a dick to prove I'm not a homophobe?
Oh,
because I'm not doing that.
No,
Okay,
no, well,
Jeez, we're getting cash.
not on this episode.
no, jeez, not on any episode, folks, of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. So I was born in September, and that's pretty much it.
Well, that about wraps up the birthday discussion.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I was born 2 days after the start of fall. So, first day of Libra season. Oh my God, how long has that been on there?
Forever.
For real?
That's a
Oh
good
my
one.
God, I don't feel like I remember that. Probably because we were intoxicated. And don't do that, folks.
The Rock's birthday is May 2nd. You stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Taurus. Oh, the Brahma Bull.
Even though he had the greatest birthday celebration ever on September 27th, 1999.
Oh yeah. This
is your life.
Oh man, you'd have to look it up. We'll
I'm
stop
just-
talking about. Fucking
I'm just
wrestling.
saying, you know what? Honestly, even if you don't like wrestling, it's almost half an hour of television. You will laugh your ass off. Okay,
It's excellent. And you posted the Stone Cold Booker T brawl
the
in
grocery
the
store
grocery
brawl,
store. Have you ever seen that?
I think I was, yeah.
Okay, so that is probably one of the greatest segments of all
Absolutely.
time ever.
Yeah.
Period. I love it. I could watch it every time. He locks him in the cooler, then comes out through the door with the jug of milk. You know, oh yeah, I just love it.
So is this part of the entertainment beaker?
I don't know. So
I mean, it is sports entertainment.
Yes.
That might get the pass.
There you
okay.
go.
All right. So, but yeah, that's crazy in the wrestling world, and I'll leave it at that. So we'll see where that goes. Also, something that I was doing this week. I know Jared's gonna kill me for bringing this up. So, Dr. Fauci's emails were leaked, right? Yeah.
This is, okay,
Okay,
so
so
we're
what
off the entertainment beaker.
Oh, I thought
We're
I
on
thought
the
we were like.
political beaker.
yeah.
I didn't know we were done.
Political grandstand. Let's go. With that.
Okay, fuck. I didn't know. I thought we were done. I'm sorry.
No, apparently we're done.
Oh, I guess.
Go ahead.
So that like I didn't read too much into it. So I read like a couple little things, like, and it's just like his emails have been leaked, and it just makes it seem like the whole thing was like concocted from the beginning.
COVID.
Yeah, like
What the fuck have I been saying since the beginning?
So I don't know enough, so I could be incorrect.
I got yelled at on this show for saying that. I'm about to turn into Joe Budden right now.
No, my God.
I said what I said when I said it.
Well, let me ask you this.
And I got yelled at for saying that I was wrong.
Oh, boy.
It's not some fake shit.
Get him, Jared.
It's not fake. This is not bullshit.
Go, Jared.
All right, let's see what.
That's all I'm saying.
Do another one.
That was my bad impression of Joe Budden on his own podcast.
Oh yeah. So they're gonna have to carry me.
Too good to fuck.
I know it's so bad. I'm mad I brought these down.
Imagine if those were THC.
Oh, dude, we'd be.
Oh, man.
Bruh. Dude, what would happen is we'd be all here sleeping, and it would just be recording. And you're gonna wake up, and you should keep like 10 minutes of that.
The sleepcast.
Oh, the crickets is on another joint. Crickets are loud though.
But yeah, no, it just makes it seem like here. I'll look
at
at my
cicadas.
phone. Hold on, I'm gonna read something out of my phone real quick.
Oh yeah, read something out of his phone.
Yeah, hold on, because I screenshotted it and I was like, well, that's kind of nuts.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes
Okay,
you
so
don't.
I don't know if we can. Okay, so basically, this is an email that Dr. Fauci sent to Mark. What is it? Zuckerberg? Is that the guy who runs Facebook?
Now, have we authenticated the
Source?
And
We're supposed to authenticate it?
I mean, at least due diligence and see if it's actually a real email.
Well, I thought of that as
Anybody
well.
can type some shit
No,
in.
no,
and
no,
then
no,
fucking
no.
print
I
it.
agree.
I've seen this story from, well, so-called legit news sources, but who fucking knows anymore?
Yeah, but basically,
the same legit news sources were up Dr. Fauci's ass for the last
Oh yeah,
year.
because
so.
it was selling. That's why.
Right.
well, there's a lot of that in relation to like what is it? Chaos or what is it?
Chaos theory?
No, it's not chaos theory. Shit, there was a little quote. I can't remember what it said. But basically, he sent this. It says, Marks, thanks for the note. If we start in April, and this was sent. Oh, excuse me. This was sent on 28th of February of 2020. So before the pandemic was actually a thing.
Leap
It was
day.
Leap day.
No, that's
No,
29th.
wait, that's 29th. Yeah,
All right,
come on.
whatever.
Don't fuck with my mind.
Sorry.
He's way sharper without the fucking alcohol. I'll tell
Right.
you
This is
that.
a whole new RJ. Sober RJ.
It will take another. So thanks for the note. If we start in April, 6 to 7 weeks from now, with a phase one trial of 45 subjects, it will take another 3 to 4 months to determine safety and some. I can't pronounce it. It's basically immune, just with a lot of other things at the end. Can you pronounce that, Jared? Immunognocy.
Oh yeah, I was trying immunogenicity.
See,
I
genesy.
tried, but I couldn't. Get
Okay,
it
the next step is phase 2 for efficiency. We may need help with resources for the phase 2 trial if we do not get our requested budget supplement. I believe that we will be okay if this goes off track. I will contact you. Many thanks for the offer. Much appreciated. Best regards, Tony, which is Dr. Fauci.
I'm going to post that in here so people can actually.
Yeah, because I'm a terrible reader. I'm actually going to tell a funny story here in a second. So, and then this guy, Antifabook.com. Okay, I don't know.
Wait, what?
No.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
I'm over it.
Yeah,
This
come on.
fucking guy.
So, but we now know Mark Zuckerberg was influential in both promoting the COVID lockdowns early on in 2020 and then funding COVID voting operations that aided Democrat areas. At the very least, we need to ask why one person who no one voted for has this much sway over the country.
Okay. So here's my. I did read that when you sent
Joe
it to
Biden?
me.
Oh no, I'm just
Okay.
joking.
Yeah, that's the one I sent to you.
I did read that when you sent it to me, and I think my main question was, how the fuck did they connect that last part that he was saying to that email? That email, it was just there's no context there. It's just saying, hey, where are we at with this? Like he's just
Right.
asking
Yeah.
him,
Yeah.
like, and he was like, well, this is what it is, blah 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 blah. It's not saying anything about him giving money to anything. It's just like two people talking in an email thread. Where's the rest of the email thread? You know what I'm saying?
Deleted.
Well, probably.
Yeah, but still,
Ask
I'm
Hillary
not saying I
Clinton.
believe all of it, but it is some fascinating, it's interesting shit, obviously, with what's going on the last year and a half, across the planet. So I
Also, I did say on this show again that they lied about PPE and all that shit.
They always lie.
That's been proven, right?
It has.
I just want to say that.
It just seems at this point like a lot of things have turned out to be bullshit that we were led to believe. And I don't think it was all them intentionally misleading us. I think part of it was just, well, let's just make sure everybody's cautious.
We need to have somebody on the show.
It was a steamroll effect. What happened was, okay, we have this thing that's coming. And then I do agree. I do think it was used to sway the election. Like, oh, we got it. This is our perfect opportunity to get this guy out, which I'm not going to go there. Perfect opportunity to get this guy out, which they accomplished. And it was all due to making him seem like he was being incompetent. When, in all actuality, there wasn't much else he could do. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense?
No. I get what you're saying, dude. Trust me, I do.
Especially when you have the highest medical guy, which he's not, because the Surgeon General is the highest medical guy in the government. You have this guy. Oh, he's been around since the AIDS pandemic, but there's also been stuff talking about how he wasn't very like he fucked some shit up during that epidemic also.
I'll tell you what he fucked up big time. That first pitch at Nats Park.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oofa.
I do remember that vividly. Yep, that's exactly what it was. No, but it's crazy. And then there's some more emails in the origins of COVID-19. Did it come from the labs?
Now there aren't. Most of them are saying it came from labs.
Yeah,
I said that also.
Oh, I've known that all along.
But
Duh.
Fauci's been saying he said I have an open mind. He said he still thinks it came from, bat to human, just like any other transmitted coronavirus, or I guess
it could have been a bat in a lab.
Yeah.
Well, there are, over in China, they've got like these fucking markets where there are just like.
It's not the wet markets.
Okay.
Racist.
I forget. There's a whole shit behind that one of why I know that. I just can't remember what it is right now, but I did see something. There was like a video that was going around about how there was this lab in Wuhan and it got pulled from everywhere. There was this lab in Wuhan where they were actually doing the experiment. There's a study, there's white papers out there where this doctor was actually studying that particular exact fucking thing.
Yeah, I read it.
And then now it's not that. It came from this market where, no. I don't think so, but that's just me.
No, I'll say two things, okay? First off, all this stuff that's going on with people attacking innocent Asian people and all this hate, right?
That doesn't make sense.
Any of you that are doing that, you're fucking trash and you're racist trash, and leave the Asians alone, okay? Yeah. But my second thought...
Leave people alone.
Yeah, just leave people alone, right. Yeah. But people are directly targeting Asian people because... And not even just Chinese people, because these racist fucks, they don't know, if somebody's Korean or Chinese, they're just, you created coronavirus, They're just looking for excuses to be hateful and racist.
Yeah.
But I will also say, it's pretty clear that shit came from China, okay?
Well, yeah, we know that. Well, and that goes back to the thing where with Trump and when he shut that. I think I talked about this before, how they were trying to say he was being racist by shutting down
the travel
from China.
Right.
Like,
motherfucker. No, if we had done that off the bat, if we had cut off that travel immediately.
But then they're trying they tried to twist it into this thing like, Trump's being racist because
you're absolutely
he was doing what the fuck he was supposed to be doing.
Right. And if he had been able to do it right away, like I assume he wanted to, then guess what?
Maybe it would have been
things would have been a lot different.
Yeah.
Oh, so since we were just talking about Zuckerberg, and everything, I saw today on the news, so this email insinuates, technically with little context, obviously, that he had influence with COVID and and just the lockdowns and all that. Trump has been banned from Facebook for 2 years.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Who's doing it now?
Keep going.
No. So, it's one of those things where, you kind of look back on it and it's just like, man, you start to connect the dots a little bit and it's like, this shit isn't actually overly far-fetched. I mean, look, man, I'm sure we've all known that people have been. I won't really get into the vaccine and if I believe it's good for you or not. I was vaccinated as a baby.
For COVID?
No, not for COVID, but just general like when you come into the world, vaccines.
Yeah, no, I think the people that don't want to vaccinate their children, like, I'm not talking about COVID. I'm talking about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
When babies get the anti-vaxxers, like, that's a little ridiculous.
And here's my thing about that.
Oh boy.
People who don't want to take this COVID-19 vaccine are being lumped into the anti-vaxxer
Right. It's not the
group.
same.
It's not the same.
Because this is a vaccine that's only been approved for emergency use.
Yeah, and it's only been on the market for what, 3 months now?
Right.
Is it 3 months? When did it
Nah,
start? When did it come out?
it's longer. Well,
June. So
yeah,
I would
so like
say
6 months, 5 months.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I mean, because the news came in December was when they first said we're approving the first vaccine. So yeah 6 months.
But no, I agree. But so the thing with the vaccine, so I've been working the entire time. We've been out, amongst many of people. We practice.
I traveled. I went everywhere. during
Yeah.
COVID,
So
I went to Florida right at the beginning.
Yeah. So
of the
we did
pandemic.
that.
I was in Georgia. Two states that were wide the fuck open.
I was fortunately one of the only people out of our friends. Not to say that you guys weren't working from home, but I was still going to work every day.
I was 100% at
I
home.
can't serve pizza at home. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
myself.
So I'm at work, I do the mask thing. I wash my hands. I follow rules, man. I'm not against it whatsoever, even if it is like ridiculous to some people. So I just did that. And, knock on wood, I'm not going to knock on the table because I know it's extremely sensitive.
I saw you grabbing that chair. He has to. I'm gonna get him a fidget toy because he has to do something with that hand.
Yeah. It's because I'm so
get him a
used to
fidget spinner.
Yeah. So stress ball.
That's what happens. when
And
you're
it's
not
because I'm
drinking.
extremely sober. Yeah. All right. Bet.
Maybe that's the name of the episode. Extremely sober.
All right.
It's not bad.
But yeah, so I'm not against getting the vaccine. I just not yet.
I'm not against rap music, but I am against
those
those
thugs.
It's the
thuggish, ruggish bomb.
Dude, that shit is the bomb, dude.
We're fucking old.
I know,
Yeah,
super
but
old.
I don't. If you're too young to know Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Yeah.
then
I don't wanna
fuck
be
you,
your friend.
all right?
I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but
Oh wait, are we done with the COVID shit?
oh yeah, I was just saying, like, look, the things around here and all over the country are starting to gradually open back up. Where bars are open till 2, people can
Not the one we go to.
full capacity at sports events in the fall. Like, I mean, things are
next week here.
Yeah. So but just in general, so much is opening up, and it's like I don't even think half the country is vaccinated. Man.
Did I talk about last week how I went
saw 40%.
Okay, so
almost half.
Okay, so almost half. So I stand corrected, but
But the thing is, I think at this point, most of the people that plan to get vaccinated, have been vaccinated. And most of that other 60% is people that...
I'm good.
Right.
Y'all keep that, you zombies. Because, hey, when y'all become zombies, somebody's got to kill you, motherfucker.
Oh, God, my family. Saying, Jesus,
Mine too.
Yeah, but yeah, again, I'm not against it. Maybe I will eventually get it, but again, time will tell. But my point is I've been out this entire time. The 2 weeks where everything was closed, where we couldn't go anywhere, I was still at work. And then people were at home for months, and we saw what it did and what it's still doing to the economy and to the country.
I think the economy is going to be fine.
Yeah, well, but in general, like, shit really sucked for quite a while, like really bad. And I've been out.
I think the biggest thing is what it's going to do. We talk about this a lot on the show. What it's going to do to people's mental health, like what it's already done, and like. Especially not having jobs and
it's horrible,
it's
dude.
Like that's gonna be the biggest impact.
I couldn't imagine.
It's gonna be long-term effects.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay all the people that have died from COVID and had serious issues, but in the long run, the worst effect might be the economy and the mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And because even though you see those numbers about however many people have died and all that, I mean,
It's still less than 1% of
right. I'm like,
everyone
out
who
of
died.
all the people I know, and we know lots of people, I'm like, do I know anybody that died from COVID?
I don't know
No.
any personally.
Now, I know people that know people, like,
Yeah, it's like 6 degrees of separation.
Right, right.
6 degrees of COVID-19.
and I certainly know people that have had COVID and maybe had it like bad where they were like real sick, but I don't even know anybody that had to go to the hospital from having COVID.
Look, here, my thing is, I know more people who have been sick, not sick, but had like feeling from the vaccine. 'Cause
Right.
Everybody
Yes.
always talks about that
Yes.
second shot. Matter of fact, I had one of my guys that I trained with. This job told him he has to get it if he wants to be in the building. He has to take it. So he went to get it. I think it was Tuesday. I saw him. I was like, "You be here tomorrow night, right?" He was like, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm taking my second shot, so we'll see how that goes. I have not seen him since Tuesday. I'm sure he's fine. I'm just saying. And this guy is super in shape.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's another thing too. Like, I've been fortunate enough not to get sick, and I don't want to pump some crap into me that could
Yeah.
potentially make me sick.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's how I feel about it.
You know,
Fucking
that's
sober
how I
RJ nailed it.
Well, no, so I haven't had the flu shot. And we talked about this on the show before. The last time I had a flu shot was probably 10 years ago.
It's been longer than that.
yeah,
I mean, probably 20 years
If I've
ago.
had one, I was a kid.
Yeah,
Like,
so that's what I'm saying. The last time I got it, it was like, you know what? Hey, do you want to get your flu shot? And I was like, yeah, you know what? Why not? I got it. Next day, I felt like absolute dog shit.
you felt like you had the flu. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't overly sick, but I felt like crap. And it's like, why did I do this? Like, I didn't need to do this to
Right,
myself.
right. I
And
felt
I'm
fine
sitting
before
there
I
watching
did this.
TV all day. Like, what the fuck? I mean, not that watching TV is a bad thing, but I feel like I got sick for no reason. And
Right.
again, knock on whatever somewhere.
Don't knock on the table.
Don't knock on the table.
That's not it. That's not,
It's
that's not wood.
It's not wood anyway.
Here.
Oh, there you go, Sean. But yeah, so it's just one of those things. I've had family members that have had both shots, and they've been completely fine. But there are people that get that second dose, and it kind of knocks them off their feet, for a day or so, and then they get back to normal.
But that's my point. I've known more people who've gotten
Right.
that second shot and felt something than people who have gotten COVID and felt something.
I don't know. The world is a mystery, folks. So we will leave it at that and leave you to your own thoughts if you think about that. And if you I hate to say this, but if you are super deep down the rabbit hole, you are local, and you want to come on the show and break down your thoughts to us, just from a different perspective, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Because I want somebody who like really, really knows this shit. Because I only know like basic shit and maybe a little more. I need somebody who's like, to the lack of a better term, tinfoil hat.
I
on
do
their
want
head.
to. I was just
Oh,
gonna
I
say
know
that.
somebody. Unfortunately, he's in California, but I do have the perfect guy for you on that.
Well,
Like,
I've actually he's been on the show before when we were doing Zoom calls. I've been kind of seeing his Instagram posts, and he's in that rabbit hole, the conspiracy theory side.
You might need to reach out to him, man.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people give him a lot of shit, but I've known him since we were young, and I respect
if he
his
wants to,
for
if he
being
wants to
himself.
come over, and he can come. I don't even know if he still watches or not, but
Maybe.
I mean, if he has to be a little more social than he was last time.
Well, we were doing it on Zoom and
I
on
know,
a
it was
camera.
kinda
He's got
awkward.
his kid with him, and so it was a little different. It was different times, Okay, so enough of the COVID talk.
Okay.
What else we got? What else?
Didn't you say you wanted to talk about 90s hip hop?
did I?
Jeez.
90s hip hop.
It's the CBD.
I mean, I know we were just talking about Bone Thugs.
I swear
There
somebody
was
said
something. No, there was something that we said right before the show where I was like, "Oh, for anybody that knows '90s hip hop," but
I thought you were saying you wanted to talk about 90s hip hop.
I mean, we can. I love '90s hip hop. Like, I
Well,
mean,
Okay,
That's-
top 5 albums of all
Five.
time.
Good God.
Okay, no,
All
yeah.
Eyes on Me, Doggy Style.
Oh, West Coast guy.
Yeah, I was all about that. West Side.
That G Funk.
Yeah. Like I used to do like the Tupac bandana, like and the fucking pant. Like, oh, it makes me cringe to think about. But
Yeah, when you think about how whack you were, like, trust me, I know the feeling all too well.
Look, I'm older than y'all. I did. Well, it was only for like 2 or 3 days, but I did the crisscross shit.
okay,
You're wearing your fucking pants backwards.
I did
here,
that too. I
taking
did that
a dump,
too.
Like,
It's so uncomfortable, and then when you have to go to the bathroom, you're
Yeah.
like, wait, why isn't it unzipping?
Hey,
Like,
and don't wear fucking overalls like they were wearing. Like, bro, that was the worst. You had to pull your pants all the way down.
I wear overalls. I look like a farmer. Like,
Farmer Sean.
Well, you got to put the one strap down.
right. And then I just look like a wrestler. Like,
That's new shit, but back in the day, that was part of hip hop culture. The one leg up, the one strap off,
Absolutely.
and your overalls. And
But here's the thing:
it's fashion. It was the fashion trend at the time.
it's one thing when I'm doing like my Tupac bandana and rolling the pant leg up.
Wait. Tupac wasn't rolling his pant leg up.
Yeah, there was a thing back in the day where it was like,
Yeah, that was East Coast.
Right.
It's supposed to represent hip hop.
Okay, look, whatever. Right? Look, the point is, there's an obvious reason that there's one thing if I'm doing it, all right, and there's another thing if you're doing it, okay?
Yeah. I did. Well, I didn't. Did I do the Tupac bandana thing? Maybe once or twice.
Picture me rolling in
I
my
did
5
also. I used to do the Mob because I was a big fan of Mob Deep.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Yeah, still.
Fuck the shook.
It's still 90s hip hop. So I used to how you fold the joint and then you fucking tie it in the back like how Prodigy used to do
Right.
it. I used to rock that shit.
But you know what Tupac said? Don't one of you got sickle cell or something?
Yes, it was Prodigy. We just said R.I.P. to him.
Sorry.
Fucking
Just
disrespectful
glasses
fucking
off.
shit.
Honestly, that's
Gotta
like
wipe
my
it.
favorite Tupac song is "Hit 'Em Up."
Oh
But-
my god.
No. My favorite Pac song, man, dude, fuck. It's either Picture Me Rolling. Man, dude, there's
Mine
so
is
many
to
good.
live and die in L.A.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
When you lived in California and you know L.A., like that shit is like
Oh God, dude.
it's the place to
Damn.
be. You got to
I think Picture Me Rolling's probably my favorite Pac song. If I had to. There's so many good ones, but and then I like Me Against the World a lot.
Me against the world.
It's just me against the world, baby. Yeah, so I
That
love
whole
that.
album was good.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite Pac album.
I think we talked about
yeah,
that before because I
yeah.
said he had all the songs.
Oh,
with
that's
all the
If I
piece.
Die Tonight.
Yeah, if I die tonight.
Yeah, dude. So that album just fucking knocks, dude. So your 5 top albums. We didn't mean to.
Okay, so my five top '90s hip hop albums. Okay, so I said All Eyes on Me. That's my favorite Tupac. Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time.
All right.
That's not what we asked.
Okay, motherfucker.
Jesus.
You know you're mad about that Mob Deep comment. That's what it is.
Just a little bit.
Speak a little south, man.
Well, look, I got to represent that West Side.
Okay, get to your fucking top 5.
So, like I said, Doggy Style, because in my opinion, Snoop Dogg's debut album, Doggy Style, obviously I think it's one of the best rap albums ever. I don't think he's made a good album since then. That's a hot
Doggy
take.
Style Doggy Style was the best one.
But I don't think he's made a good one since then, because to me, I love Snoop Dogg. I love him like as a pop culture figure, but that first album, he was hard, okay? He was a hard fucking gangster rapper. And then when he became super successful and rich, he became soft as fuck. And he's just like, yeah, for shizzle dizzle, I'm smoking my blunt dizzle. Like,
But
that's not Doggy Style Snoop.
But isn't that like most successful rappers?
Absolutely. I'm just saying he's a great example.
Yeah, like some of Jay-Z's early stuff was all like about drug dealing,
Right.
and that.
And I get it.
That world.
It's hard to be real about that shit when you're not in that world anymore.
Yeah.
But
But and here's the other thing. People tend to do that a lot. Hip hop came out of people talking about what their environment was like.
right, they say, "Oh, it was the CNN of the ghetto." That was,
Yeah.
that was the catchphrase back in the day. Like,
So once you get out of the ghetto, you're not seeing that anymore. Now you're talking about, like he's talking about now, like I got B's and I got this B and that B, and oh, don't forget about the other B. Like that's billionaire talk.
it just
You know
doesn't
what I'm
work for me, Like,
No, it's not the same. It depends on your mindset, also though. Like if you're able to listen, like young kids, they'll be like, oh, because they don't know what.
they're too stupid. They don't care.
Well,
they don't know good music.
I think the stupid thing might be true, but
So what are the 5 albums? God damn it!
Okay, all right. I came up with 2. Fuck. All right.
I like how you brought that back.
That's good. See, look, RJ is so much more on point. This is like when George Costanza quit having sex and he got real smart.
Oh man, well that had.
He's like, I already quit that.
Oh,
Fly.
hold up. That's what he. No, this is for him.
Oh come on, you guys know nothing. You don't know anything.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about music for a little bit.
All right, let's get back to your fucking 5 albums, Sean.
God damn it, man, tell us.
5 albums.
All right.
Okay. So Dylon.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right.
Look,
Wu-Tang,
hold on,
36 Chambers.
Now it's for you.
He spits hot fire, man.
That's the most that button's been used in a long time.
It's gonna keep getting used till he fucking.
All right,
stops.
so I got Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers.
Mhm.
All right, 2 more. The Chronic
All right, that's very.
and you know I want to go a little different with this one because with my other 4 I've been like kind of in a.
Up from the 36 chamber.
I'm trying to think of like late 90s now for like the 5th one. Maybe I want to go with like
Go with some Jay-Z, the late 90s.
yeah, okay.
Well, there's mid. He was kind of mid. He was 96. Was his second album? 94 was his first. Reasonable Doubt.
Yep.
What was the one that was 99 or
Is it the Blueprint?
No.
No, that's 2001.
Yes.
Yeah.
the one that had a Hard Knock Life?
Yeah,
and,
that was
Life and Time.
Sean Carter,
yeah.
Volume 1. Yeah.
No, that's not. That's Volume 2.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Volume 1 is the second album. That's with.
Wait, how is Volume 1 the second? I'm joking. Oh, come on, motherfucker!
There you go.
Jesus.
All right, so say them real quick so everybody remembers them out there. So we got Doggy Style, we got All Eyes on Me, The Chronic, you said 36 Chambers, and then...
I didn't really commit to the 5th one yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's why I've got my fingers still.
I'm still working on it. Well, I mean, where's your top 5, guys? Come on.
Okay, so my top 5, not in any particular order, is Ready to Die, Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, Return to 36 Chambers, obviously. And then my 5th one, that would be kind of tough. It would probably be DMX's debut album. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Okay, so I've been an East Coast guy for a lot of my life. I love West Coast rap, but those albums, especially the Illmatic, Ready to Die, and Reasonable Doubt, are by far the pinnacle for me. Like,
wait, what year was it was written?
That was 96.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going. For me, I'm going. Illmatic was cool, but I like it was written because I was into beats like hardcore at that point.
Because
actually, that's a very good album too.
That had If I
Yeah.
Ruled the World.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I gave you power,
No.
he's rapping about.
No.
If I ruled the
Yeah,
world,
that was
was
96. That's
okay.
definitely 96. I had
the
the
mess-
cassette.
So
Fake
I'm gonna
thug,
go.
no love, you get the slug.
That's
Oh,
not
sorry.
in any particular order. Also, it was written Reasonable Doubt, Doggy Style, Chronic, and I'm gonna go with DMX also, his first album. Actually, yeah, his first album. It's Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood was good too, though.
It was, and it's so hard to even differentiate them because they came out 6 months apart, which
Hot
was
take.
crazy.
Hot take.
Do we have a button for that?
No, I should get a hot take. I'm gonna go with. Was that 99? I'm gonna go with Veni Vidi Vici.
Ja Rule?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's a pretty damn good album. I know he gets obviously clowned on nowadays.
Yeah, but that first album was
yeah. So,
So you know what though, you both gave me some good ideas with your list. Like the DMX stuff definitely got me thinking. I mean the Nas.
What about Ghostface Killer?
what, Iron Man?
Yes.
Dude, so see, it's so hard.
It's
because
way hard.
Putting 5 is
Yeah,
difficult because
right.
we could probably name 15 and they're all like very, very good.
Yeah.
But those 5 for me are definitely up there for me.
And Ready to Die is way
Yep.
up there, and Life After Death too.
Yep.
But we were talking about them earlier, and when you said 1999, that did make me think. East 1999.
Yeah, that
And
would.
Tupac was on that album also.
No, that's not the same album.
He's on the Art of
War. Yeah.
Yeah. Thug Love.
Yeah, great song.
And the Glock is clonking in the background. Damn, dude. Rap used to be fucking
Yes.
super violent. We'd be in school like, man, you hear this shit? Like,
That's why these
They used to
motherfuckers
literally
shooting up
kill
schools.
each other. Okay.
Yeah. That's why they fucking shooting up schools and shit.
yeah, dude. I'm not trying to take a dark turn anywhere,
Of
but do you
course you're
think
not.
we were exposed to that shit at such a young age that we're kind of... I don't think the thought is gone
No,
yet.
that was scary.
Oh,
Lay
it's
the beat
scary.
down.
So we were exposed, at least our generation, to
You were exposed.
I was trying
Whoa,
to finish
who
my fucking
exposed them?
sentence. God, the moment you can't even use
All
words
right.
like tool or unit. 'Cause
Whoa.
they
What's
sound
this
sexual.
junk?
You can't even say that. God, maybe we all really are gay.
Jared's over there cranking one out.
my God. Cranking it. And he's doing the hand motion, too. Stop doing that, for the love of God.
Happy Pride Month.
I'm looking this way.
Jesus Christ.
I'm looking this way.
He's making the eyes and everything.
No. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm looked away. Dude, that should be the thumbnail, dude.
I was literally thinking that
should be
shit.
the thumbnail. As Jared rubs one out.
Yep.
And Wesley Snipes is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, we're sorry, Wesley. This is for not paying your taxes,
Oh,
motherfucker.
he did his time. Leave him alone.
Dude,
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes is that dude, man.
His time was called Blade 3. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that was our time.
Yeah. God.
Sorry, Triple H.
Blade's a pretty dope-ass trilogy, man.
The first two.
The first, the third one, I get it. Triple H is in there. Not to get back into wrestling, but it's
What were you saying before that?
what were
Rap.
we- Oh no, I was just saying like we were exposed to. God damn it, man! I hate you. To violent things like violent video games, but 90s action movies.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. So, do you think we
Because
have?
we're tougher and we know what we're not.
We can-
We're not
we know the
differentiate
difference.
shit in our
Yeah.
minds,
Like, so
like-
we know the difference from right and wrong. I believe for my 10th birthday, I believe it was my 10th or 11th birthday, my dad bought me this Arnold Schwarzenegger VHS 5-box set. It had True Lies, Predator, Terminator 1 and 2, and Total Recall.
Ooh, that's a good box set, yo.
I mean, he was like, this isn't for children. Like, that's exactly what he said when he gave it to me. I was like, I don't care. Dude, getting that shit as a kid was like the best stuff, dude.
Yeah, because we watched all those movies.
Yeah, but it's just like, dude, you got me the fucking Arnold box set for my 11th birthday.
But I bet you it didn't have Conan the Barbarian in that shit.
No. But my dad loved Conan, man.
I remember I used to
I
go
bet
to
it
my
didn't have
neighbor.
Jingle All the Way.
Ugh.
That movie's a classic, dude. That's such a great Christmas movie. It's probably, besides Home Alone, it's probably the best Christmas movie.
Except Die Hard.
We've already
Yeah.
talked about that before.
Let's talk about something new so people will keep listening.
Yeah, so 90s rap, that's new.
Yeah, no bullshit. Well, I think this is the first time we've actually broken
No,
down.
I like it. This is like a fresh discussion. Yeah, we're fresh, yo.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah,
Do that again.
kids.
No.
Fresh, yo.
That's the thumbnail.
There we go.
Oh, God.
Fresh, yo. Fresh, yo.
It seems your viewership has gone down.
What's up, homies?
Whatchamacallit.
Drinking some big gulps?
So let me see. What was I? I was thinking about something earlier just because I have more time to think now. And my brain is kind of clear. It's pretty wild. It's nuts. Like
Pretty wild to have a clear brain.
It's fucking crazy.
I feel like we're more out of control on the Sobercast.
Because we have so
Yeah.
much fucking energy. That's
Yeah.
why. So I told you guys, I was like, the ray of sunshine at work today. Somebody pulled in. I was like, how are you? I was like, your car's fucked up. Shit. Well, we got that. I was like, come on in. They're like, can you take this through the wash? I was like, it's gonna be squeaky clean. Like I was just doing the over the top shit.
dandy fresh.
And some lady came out today.
1950.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I was just fucking on.
You want your
one today.
newspaper on your side too?
I was like,
right.
ma'am, your tank's a little low on gas. You might want to stop before you get home. And just, I don't know. I was just
Give
doing,
us your top 5 Beach Boys songs.
No, dude. I actually.
Kokomo, number 1.
Okay. You believe it or not, I do not know a lot of their music by name.
I don't know if I can name 5 songs,
That's
actually.
what I'm saying.
But
Not to say that I haven't heard their music.
I do love Kokomo.
No, I did. I remember. What is it?
I know, run around, get around, I get around.
Don't they just talk about Cocoa Beach on one of those?
Shut up, you beach.
Sounds like Kokomo.
I don't know. I just remember I finally got to go to Cocoa Beach one time, and I remember it being in some song, and I was like, "Oh, this is what they were talking about. This is a shitty fucking town."
Yeah, no bullshit, dude. Okay, so speaking of towns, so this past weekend, I went to go visit my grandmother for her 90th birthday. Happy birthday to her. Had a great time.
Shout out to Grandma.
Got to see some of my
Like,
extended.
share, subscribe.
Yeah. Like to, man, she steals internet from her neighbor, dude.
Wow.
She doesn't want to pay the
Putting
10
her
extra
out
dollars.
there, like, gee.
Well, she doesn't steal it. She borrows it with their permission, obviously.
She's going to give
okay.
it back later.
But anyway, so she's from a small town right outside of Pittsburgh.
She was born in a small town.
Why don't you give them the zip code? And
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm trying to. If you're listening and not watching, I'm trying for you to picture it in your head. It's like the country, pretty much.
yeah, but even if they're watching, they're not
Right.
gonna
They don't have a picture of your grandma in her home.
that's not what I was getting. I'm talking about the scenery, motherfuckers.
All right, go ahead.
Either way, that's not our background. It's Wesley Snipes.
Why don't you
So-
tell us about your trip?
That's what I was gonna. So I had a great time. Was out there for 2 days. So where she lives, it's an old coal miner town. There's this one little pub right across from where she lives. It's
You know
called,
we don't use coal anymore, right?
I know it's still a coal miner town. If you go there, you will know why. So there's a little pub right across from where she lives. It's where all the locals
What
go.
was it called again? Shivers?
It's called Pickers.
Oh.
Oh yeah, right.
Pickers Pub. Pickers Pub and Grub.
Right, because it reminded me there's a place in Baltimore called Pickles Pub.
No.
Ooh, pickles sound good, right?
Pickles are vastly underrated.
I hate pickles.
Oh, just give them to me.
Don't put them on. You're right. No, if you go out to eat with me, you will have a free pickle if that comes on my plate because I'm not touching it.
I'll get to something like that in a second. But so
back.
anyway, I went to once the family was there late night, everybody's hanging out. So I walked across the street. This is before we started the sober thing. So I went to go have a beer. And this gentleman walks in. He had to be maybe 25 or less. Comes in. He's got his mask on. And there's only one seat next to me. He sits down next to me. He takes his mask off. He has no teeth. Like he's missing, from either, obviously, what it looked like hard drug use. Okay. Which out there, there's not a lot out there, So I could see it being a very common thing. Not with everybody, but with some folks that live out there. He started to talk to me. He was like, yeah, I used to work here. And then he took out a bunch of quarters, wanted to buy a beer. And he was calm. I mean, he wasn't overreacting, but you could tell he had some problems. And he started talking to me. He was like, yeah. He's like, I used to work here. He's like, they gave me 5 chances. And I was like, man, you fucked them all up?
Jesus.
Like, that's what I'm thinking. I was like, holy shit. But they were very polite to him. But this was what really got me. They were like, hey, if you take out the trash, we'll buy you a beer. And man, that guy got up so quick. And I watched that guy push that trash can around, dude, taking out the trash. They gave him a beer, but it was just kind of sad at the same time. I haven't really even seen something like that in like a while or if ever. So it was it was a little...
Did it make you think about yourself? Like
I have all my teeth, Jared.
No, but maybe one day
he was mad that he didn't take the trash out first.
damn it, that was my free beer.
No, but
you got recycling. I'll take that out.
but everybody out there's wonderful people. They're just they're country folk, dude. Like they just know that one town, So everybody's real cool. But I was just sitting there watching that, and I was like, man, dude, this kid's not even close to his 30. He couldn't have been. If he was, I would have been shocked. And it's like, man, this kid's got some problems, man. And it's kind of a sad sight to see. I mean, I had a great time, visiting family and everything, but I saw that and it was just like, damn, dude, that sucks. And, you start, you kind of get in your own head and stuff like that. So I hope he's doing well. That was the point of the story. I hope he's fine.
I thought the point of the story was don't do drugs. Take care of your teeth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, don't do that shit. But
at the low point of his life. I hope he's doing well.
Right. I don't know if he's at the low point.
This was just like a week ago, bro.
Okay, man, shit can change,
I don't think much has changed since then.
I've been sober for 4 days. Look at me. Look at me.
All right. That's a good point.
And I've been playing Mass Effect. I know I said I wouldn't say it, but go buy it. It's so incredible. All right, I'm done with that.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting a cut of their
No, I'm not, dude.
Their shit.
I'm not, dude.
It's
he's just that gay for it.
If I buy you a copy of it, will you play it?
No.
You suck so bad.
No, we don't want you to waste your money. Like
I'm not gonna waste my time.
Like even if
that's even more valuable to Jared than my money.
What?
But it's just funny. It's just a
time
great.
Is all we have, brother.
It's a great trilogy. It's a great trilogy.
And if you lose it, it's gone forever.
It's true. That's very, very true. All right, so
Sean was pondering life over there.
It's just funny because what you said time is all we have. It just reminds me of this. So years ago, when I was living in San Francisco for a short time with my friend who was the aforementioned conspiracy guy I mentioned earlier. So shout out, Will.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Anyways, so we were watching The Daily Show, and I don't know what the context was, but there was some clip of this old Russian lady being interviewed, and she said, oh, yes, it's like great quote I saw on American TV show Angel, which, I don't know, apparently that's big in Russia. She was like, if nothing we do matters, then all that matters is what we do. And I was like, wait, what? That makes no fucking sense.
You know what? It was probably...
You got me, bastard! Sorry, I had to do that. Oh, my God. I'm done. I won't speak for at least 5 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
We need to get a machine gun noise.
Hot take on the Cold War.
I'm doing that
Yeah,
now.
we need a machine gun noise.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. I'm
Yippee-ki-yay,
sorry.
motherfuckers.
Maybe it was the translation from Russian to
Maybe.
from English to Russian.
Although I feel like the show Angel probably had a quote that's stupid. So
Have you ever watched that show?
I don't even know what
Oh.
it is. I don't
No,
remember.
I know of the show.
yeah,
I've never.
It was a spin-off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
based
okay.
on David Boreanaz's character.
Whoever that is.
He was the dude on Buffy.
I
I don't know. I never really watched Buffy.
I think
that
I
much.
saw
How did
one-
you know his name though?
Yeah.
I'm very good with the pop culture.
I think I saw one episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I was just waiting for another show to come on.
Right.
Yeah, that's not like a show that. Well, damn.
It was like a show I was very aware of, but never really watched.
No, it was a very popular
like
show.
I definitely knew who Sarah Michelle Gellar was.
Oh yeah,
like,
but she's fucking hot.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I mean, I definitely remember
Mom.
her, and I know what you did last summer, and boy, she was.
Do you know?
She also got the fuck stabbed out of her in Scream 2.
Yeah, it's true.
The first time I saw her she was on a teenage soap opera. I think it was called Swan Lake.
Oh man.
That's how. Yeah.
horrible overacting.
Actually, let's look Swan Lake.
Look up. So while he's looking that up, when you mentioned I Know What You Did Last Summer, the sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and then like at the end when the killer is revealed to be Ben, but his name is Benson, and then he spelled in blood, he was like, I'm Ben's son. Because the guy in the first movie's name was Ben.
Yeah.
And then he like drew like the little dash under it, and I was like, yo, that is extremely fucking whack, dude.
It was called Swan's Crossing.
Oh my god. Why do you know this?
Play the goddamn.
I like to watch it.
Play the. That's how I know you're gay. All right, Jared. All right, that's for you.
I got news for you.
There you go. Jared gets one
That
too.
means you're gay.
First of all, this came out in where is it? 1992. I was a kid when this came out.
Yeah,
so
gay kid.
It was afternoon fucking. It was only on for one season, and I remember
Right,
that shit.
because you were the only one watching.
But that's when I found out about Sarah Michelle Gellar.
They didn't take up
Brittany
your.
Daniel was in there too.
Who the fuck is Brittany Daniel?
Joe Dirt's girl.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, fucking ass.
Ass
Well, that's what you like.
and titties.
And she was also on the game. You don't know who Brittany Daniel is?
Well, because she's such a big fucking name.
Dog, she's
The
been in a lot
Game?
of the game, and she was also
That TV show?
Joe Dirt. She was in Joe
Okay,
Dirt.
those are not. Honestly, I only know Joe Dirt because of our age, and the game.
Joe Dirt was a fucking funny fucking.
It
movie.
was, but I guarantee you, people that are not in our age range do not know Joe Dirt.
That's because they don't know good comedy.
And the game, I'm not even going to say anything on
There's
that.
Joe Dirt too.
There's a second one, but I don't think he's in. Is he in it?
I don't
David
think it's
Spade?
David Spade. It's probably like Rob Schneider.
Yeah, the good backup guy.
Right.
Christopher Walken. Oh shit. No, he is.
Christopher Walken
Is
is
that
Joe
for two?
Dirt.
Yeah, it says Joe Dirt too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? No, I do remember this actually, but I never saw it.
Brittany Daniels, the first one.
Dude, Christopher Walken is such a
Brittany
good.
Daniel.
That's the guy. We need more cowbell. Sorry.
So when they canceled Swan Lake, did you
Swan's
start?
Crossing.
Oh, my bad.
Crossing
I
the
think you
lake.
called it Swan Lake first.
I did because I couldn't remember the name of it.
That's why we looked it up. That's for Google.
Yeah.
But did you do a letter writing campaign like, dear whatever network, this is my favorite show. I'm so heartbroken that you
He's
took
about
it
to get
off.
the horn.
Great Scott.
Hey, mess with the bull.
Get the horns. Sorry, I had to do it. I'm not going to do it again.
Please don't.
Okay. So with that,
I mean, yeah.
is that okay?
I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, shit. Well,
hungry
as
as
the
shit.
show abruptly ends.
No, it's just
No, it's fine.
What if we just ended it right now? Just don't say anything more. Boom.
No, it's gonna be like that.
they were like, what the fuck?
It's gonna be like the Sopranos season finale,
Yes,
series
I
finale.
like it.
Oh man, that's
What, just
left
cut
to
off?
yeah, dude. You know what's crazy? The older I get, the more that shit makes sense. I still don't like it, but it still makes sense.
Did you write a letter to the network?
I did not.
Still
I don't think
would've-
I've written
still
a letter
would've made
to.
more sense
The
than
only letters
Swan's
I've ever
Crossing.
written to were to Santa Claus, and that was it.
And he didn't
You know,
read
Santa
that
Claus.
shit.
Yeah, Santa Claus never saw that.
Right.
I'm trying to make a joke out of that about how I found out Santa Claus wasn't real.
Man, don't worry. Take your
I have
time.
a story on that shit.
Man,
You don't
now
wanna
that you
spoil
said you
it
have
for
a
all the
st-
kids that watch this.
Oh, I remember something now. Before we end the show, you were talking about you won't eat pickles and this, and you'll pass it over. So when I've noticed, since we are patrons of local pubs,
Sound like Ric Flair. I've noticed.
That dude, if anybody that I know orders wings, nobody ever eats their fucking celery, dude. Nobody ever eats it.
I eat it.
Okay, I'll
unless it's the end pieces. Like that's first of all, if you're a server and you work in a restaurant,
the end piece of the
and
celery?
you fucking give a fucking customer an end piece, you deserve not to get tipped.
Right, because people are so concerned with the celery.
Yeah, but I just noticed it. I've noticed it
You're
over
tipping
years.
people based off the celery with your wings, Jared?
Yes.
Please don't.
Because if you're giving me the, you know what? If you're giving me the part that just came out of the dirt, then that's what I think you think of me.
Well, you know, actually, it's a funny story. Because
Jared's about to wreck over celery.
Dude, he's going to die on this mountain. But, you know, actually,
get him a flag.
One time I went to this restaurant and I ordered some wings. And, well, I'll just tell you, that's the best celery I've ever had.
There you go. Oh, God, there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 92 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist.
Celery.
The celery
It wasn't
guy.
celery. It was broccoli.
It was broccoli.
And it was salmon.
So
I don't use it anymore, though.
Now I just gave you a new version.
Yeah, there we go. We might have to go with there. And Sean, thank you as always for coming over.
Anytime,
and
guys.
hanging out with us.
The real pizza guy.
Our journey into sobriety will continue into next week's episode, and hopefully I won't be hallucinating by then. Until next week, folks, we will see you. Please stay safe. Be courteous. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. If you want to come on the show, message us. We're on Facebook. We're on social media. You know, just hit us up. Come over. Drink some water with us.
I mean, you can drink beer, but we're not drinking.
Yeah, we can't drink with you guys. But have some CBD, you know? Mellow out with us. Vibe, as they like to say. So
or THC, whatever you
whatever you
in.
prefer. Which
heroin.
No,
too far.
No,
too
that's
far?
a little too far.
Yeah,
All right.
we're not doing that.
Because there's an epidemic and all, you know.
I mean, yeah, we'll get into that next week.
There's so
We'll
many
talk about
demics
drugs
these days.
Yeah.
We'll talk about drugs.
Okay.
All right, next week, drug talk.
Drug talk next week, guys.
All right. We're out.
See
Go
you guys
Bruins.
later. Bye-bye.
Peace, bitches.
Toodles. Oh, man.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab.